Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bobby if you're new here. I'm so glad that you clicked on this video. Today I'm going to be going over my week 5 pregnancy update. So I want to start off with talking about how baby is doing and how baby is growing. So I'm using the app Pregnancy Plus, and it says, well, first of all, this is what baby looks like. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Okay. If it will focus. Okay. So you can see it's even moving. How cool. I actually didn't even know. Sorry, it's trying to focus again. Sorry, guys. Okay. I actually didn't even know you could click on it and move it like that. That's so cool. Wow. I'm glad I discovered that. So let me show you again. See if I can get it to focus. Okay. You can actually move it. That is so cool. Ah! That's exciting. Okay, so for week 5, okay, the first 6 weeks of pregnancy, I'm not sure why it's talking about that because I'm, doing week 5, but it went by pretty quickly. You have only known that you're pregnant for a week or two, but some amazing things are happening inside you with your tiny developing baby. Your little one now has a 2-chambered heart, which basically looks like a tube that is twisted back on itself. Believe it or not, although it is too early to hear, the heart starts beating on or around day 21 after conception. Your baby's spinal cord is beginning to form with the neural tube starting to close. Externally, things are really developing at a pace. Your baby is now shaped like a tadpole. A bump at one end will develop into the head and the tail will form from the trunk. The earliest signs of those arms and legs, which will soon be wiggling around, can even be seen as tiny bulges on the side of their body. Most excitingly, your baby is now growing a thin layer of skin to cover everything up. If you're curious about the size of your little one, you only need to compare him or her to something about the size of a grain of rice. So that's exciting. By the end of week 5, I believe, is whenever the heart starts beating, possibly. So that's exciting. I am actually 5 weeks and 6 days currently. So I will be 6 weeks pregnant tomorrow. So I am nearly through my 5th week, which is why I want to do the update now, so you guys know exactly how I felt and everything through my 5th week of pregnancy. So when you see this video, I will actually be 6 weeks, and even whenever I show you the belly shot at the end of this video, it's a closer to a 6-week belly shot. But I wanted to make sure that I was far enough through my 5th week to give you guys kind of more what to expect at this time during your 5th week. So now, going over the size of the baby, I kind of liked the idea of comparing the size of the baby to sweets or desserts. I think it's cute. So what I found was that the baby is close to the size of a sprinkle. So I have a little jar of sprinkles here. So that is super tiny. It's crazy. I love being able to look at something and being able to visualize how tiny the baby is, and thinking of it being as small as a little sprinkle is just so crazy and cute at the same time. This tiny little baby growing inside of me. Now let's go over symptoms. So my biggest symptom during week 5 has been moodiness. I am very moody. I snap at my husband all the time. I think I have more patience with my kids because I'm trying to be very mindful of the fact that I'm so moody, and I don't want to just continue to snap at them because they don't understand. Not that my husband deserves to be snapped at either, but I think he kind of expected it. He says that I'm like this every time I'm pregnant. I don't remember that, but I think he would know better than anybody. The cramping during week 5 has gotten a ton better. During week 4 was the worst. It really felt like menstrual cramps, and during week 5 has been a lot better. I have very slight, almost not even noticeable cramping off and on. Not even every day, so that's been great. I'm glad that's starting to go away. I feel like sometimes I feel like I don't even feel pregnant at all. So, because I don't so much notice the moodiness, like feeling any different. I know that I'm a little snappier, but that's kind of, I don't know, I don't feel any different. Does that make sense? So a lot of times I don't even feel pregnant. Every so often, if I go too long without eating, I will feel a little bit queasy, more like yucky. Not really to the point of nausea, because I don't feel like I'm gonna throw up or anything. I just kind of don't feel good. And once I start feeling like that, I know, okay, I need to eat something. As soon as I eat, it goes away. So that is a big change in this pregnancy compared to my other ones. During my other pregnancies, I was sick right away, throwing up constantly, and that has not been the case yet during this pregnancy, so I'm hoping that that won't happen. I know I'm approaching week 6, so I know for a lot of people that's whenever the nausea really kicks in, so I'm kind of hoping that doesn't happen, but we'll see. If it comes, it comes. And I'll just try to keep in mind that that is a sign of a healthy pregnancy, so we'll get through it. Something else that has started this week is dry skin. I kind of always have dry skin, but it has really kicked it up a notch in this week. Everything is dry. If I wear lotion, it really doesn't help. I'm not sure why my skin is so dry. Maybe this baby is just really soaking up everything. I need to remember to wear moisturizer every day. I'm kind of lazy and don't do it every day, but I need to because I'm peeling everywhere. Well, I'll show you guys the products that I'm using later in the video. But so I'm still bloated. There was a day that I actually wrote down in my little tracker app for like symptoms and stuff that my bloating was going away, and I'm not sure what I was thinking because the bloating is definitely not going away. Maybe I had a good day sometime during the week, but it's definitely there. I start out not too bad in the morning, but as I'm eating throughout the day, it just blows so big. Like I'm starting to really feel fat. I'm starting to how do I say, I don't really know how to explain, maybe losing confidence in myself. Like I'm just starting to feel big, and I have put on a little bit of weight, just a little bit, but it's messing with my head. I'm not feeling good about myself. So being so bloated is not helping. I'm not feeling good. And you know what? This is part of pregnancy. Everybody gains weight and kind of bloats and holds on to water and all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to make sure that I included that in this video, because if you're feeling this way, you're not alone. It's just something that we go through during the pregnancy, and it's going to be okay. You know, our bodies are being used to grow little miracles in our bodies, so we just have to get through the 9 months. Something really special that happened to me this week is I had a dream that the baby was a boy. I know that doesn't mean that the baby is a boy, and even if it's not, if it's a girl, I will be so excited. to be honest, I'm not 100% sure, but I think I'm leaning more towards wanting a girl, but I do kind of have a feeling that the baby is a boy. So I'm pretty sure that's why I had the dream that the baby was a boy. But it was really sweet to start having dreams about the baby. I think that's really fun, and it's something that I always look forward to. I would love to dream about the baby every night. So maybe I should purposefully like think about the baby as I'm falling asleep, and maybe I'll have dreams about the baby every night. I don't know. I'll have to try that. That's it for the symptoms for week 5. Let's get on to weight gain. I have gained, my weight is fluctuating up and down. There, at one point this week, I think it was just a couple days ago, I was up to 5 extra pounds. And that scares me because that I feel like is a lot of weight for how early I am. I know that it's not because of the baby, it's because of the food that I'm eating, and I'm having the hardest time trying to control what I'm eating. I want all, like, okay, if somebody mentions food, I immediately want it bad. Like, it's crazy. Pizza, so we talked about pizza the other day, and I was like, okay, I need to go get some pizza right now because I want it. So that has been a struggle. Today is the first day that I have done fairly well. I'm proud of myself, so I'm hoping that I can stick to that. But my weight actually did come down a little bit after gaining the 5 pounds. It came down 3 pounds, so currently I am up 2 pounds, which I'm fine with. And you know, even if I continue to gain weight, I'm fine with that. I understand I'm gonna gain weight, and that's just kind of part of it. But I want to try to be as healthy as I can. I want to try really hard to make healthy choices in my meals, because I want to be as healthy as I can for this baby as it's growing inside me. So as far as cravings go, like I said, I pretty much want anything that anybody mentions, and it's been a struggle. I've been eating so terrible. Pizza, cupcakes, pancakes, I don't know, just all the bad stuff, and it's been good, but but I can't continue to do that. So I don't necessarily have, well, I can say pickles. I do crave pickles and pickle juice, and that's new. I've never craved that before, but it is so good. Like right now, actually, I'm thinking about it, and I want some really bad. A nice, cold, crunchy, juicy pickle is amazing. They're so good. So I did not purchase anything new this week, but at this time in the video, I want to go over products that I'm using. I'm going to talk about the prenatal that I'm using and the lotion and belly butter stuff that I'm using. So I started taking this prenatal actually before I was even pregnant, because I was taking it while we were trying to get pregnant. So that way I already had, you know, I was already good on vitamins before the baby was even conceived. So this is just a store brand prenatal gummy, and I hate it. I'm not sure, it tastes fine. It's fine. It doesn't taste gross, but I have an aversion to it. And I think it just has to do with, this is the prenatal that I've taken with all of my pregnancies, so I kind of associate it with pregnancy. And when I think about I don't know, it just reminds me of pregnancy and being sick mainly. So because of that, I just have a hard time taking it, and I dread it every day. Every day I dread it. I have to like really gear up to take it, and it's sad. But if I take the like capsule pills, like regular pill prenatal vitamins, those do make me sick. So I'm not sure what the difference is, but if I chew the gummy, it's more of a mind sickness and not necessarily gonna make me nauseous or anything. The lotion that I have been using for my whole body for my dry skin is by Suave, the Advanced Therapy Lotion. I always have dry skin at all times of the year, and this is pretty much what I always use. Sometimes I'll switch different brands, but this one works really well for my whole body. It's a big bottle of it, so it lasts me a while, and I really like this one. For my belly, I have been using the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Massage Lotion. It's very thick, and the smell is okay. It smells pretty sweet, not too bad. It's kind of like, well, it smells like cocoa, so that's not really the kind of scent that I would use or prefer, but it works. So I like that it's really thick, and it works really good for super dry skin. So I pretty much put this like on my belly, my breasts, and my butt and thighs, anywhere that I already have stretch marks. So trying to prevent any future stretch marks. So that is it. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my belly. I'll just stand up and show you and then explain. So yeah, I'm like wearing this cardigan because I was cold in the house. I forgot to mention in my symptoms that I keep getting hot flashes, so I'll like bump the temperature down because I get super hot and then I'll get cold. So I've been cold this evening, so I put on a cardigan. But looks like, okay, I thought I was gonna have to move the camera, but is it focused? So I feel like, I hope this is a good shot. I continue to bloat more and more up here, and nothing is happening too much down here. So I don't know. This is what I'm looking like. It's terrible. I feel super fat, but nothing I can do about it. Don't think I'm looking pregnant yet. Just looking like I've eaten too many cheeseburgers. But there we go. That's what I'm at. What can we do? That is it for my week 5 pregnancy update. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had fun sharing with you everything, and I'm so glad that I am able to record this experience. So thank you, really thank you so much for watching and commenting and supporting me through this journey. I love having you all here. A couple of things. We have a boy name and a girl name picked out. But we're not 100% on the names. So I would love if you guys wanted to suggest some names down in the comments. And I was thinking about possibly making a video about some of the names that we love but are not going to use. So let me know if you're interested in seeing a video like that. And also, we're going to be getting the blood test that will check for birth defects as well as the gender. So I am going to be doing some old wives' tale gender predictions soon. So make sure that you go ahead and start predicting in the comments. Let me know, what do you think I'm having? I have a 4-year-old boy and a 2-year-old girl already. So what is baby 3 gonna be? I can't wait to see what you guys think, and I can't wait to find out what it's gonna be. That should be in August when we'll find out. And of course, I'm gonna do a gender reveal, so stay tuned for that, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye! About to